Well, if you were here before, I had to end the live stream because my StreamYard was not working. So now what I'm going to do is I want to open up another tab here. Close that tab. Come back here. Make this window smaller. This is why I did it like a soft. For those of you who will watch this, I did it like a soft live. Didn't advertise it or anything because I knew that I probably messed this up. And so this way, I can get all the kinks worked out and not have to annoy anyone. Let's see what this looks like. I see the arrivals now. They're showing the arrivals of Mike and Paul. Mike looks crazy. My daughter thinks he's gonna bite an arm off. So let's see if he does. Youngest heavyweight champion in history at age 20. So I pick up the fight back with Barrios at round 5. He put down Ramos, I think around 2. I'm using Bojangles on my live stream. And so I'll be looking up this way with my monitor, my TV's this way. Now, once in a while, I'll look this way to you guys, but my daughter's clapping. So like I said, it's a soft live, so if you get to see it, fine. I'm not here to really like put on a really great live show. I'm just trying to figure out all the kinks and get it out of my system, and then figure out what StreamYard wasn't working. But either way, Barrios is working behind the jab again. Barrios should put some pressure on Ramos. I was listening to the commentary. It looked like Ramos. I was sounding like Ramos was coming back a little bit, doing some combos, kind of like that, touching Barrios. But Barrios should put a lot of pressure with him with that jab. He stopped going to the jab as much. Seems to be slowing down. He's working up a good sweat, but he needs to do that more. Hide the right hand behind the jab, while not so much moving backward, but moving laterally. But Ramos is actually holding a better account of himself than I thought he would be. And Royce pointed out that what I had pointed out in my failed last stream that I was running, that Ramos just feels smaller. He seems smaller. He doesn't feel the same size. And Royce saying that if he was the same size as Barrios, he'd probably put up a better fight. Which again, even though he had a weight clause on Gervonta Tank Davis, had a weight clause on Mario Barrios, he still dribbled him off the canvas and knocked him the hell out. And there's a guy who with Ramos, who's probably a little bigger than Gervonta, is keeping a good contest backwards and forwards. So tells you how good Gervonta Tank Davis is, right? Oh, Ralph Macchio and Zapka. Nice. I'm glad MVP got Roy Jones to commentate. I miss Roy Jones commentating. Roy Jones is a legend. And if you, I remember when George and Roy were on HBO and they were commenting on HBO. It feels like those days. I stopped watching Cobra Kai. I think season 2. Maybe I watched some of 3. I really like the show. Haven't watched it since. They said it's kind of gone off the rails a little bit. Kind of like it's gone kind of like super not superpowers or supernatural in a way. I just saw that trailer. It kind of looks like that. I guess they're ninjas now. I don't know. Ramos seems to have come alive, but it looks like Barber is keeping him busy enough, right? Working the jab, moving. To be honest, Barrios looks rusty. He looked good for the first 2 rounds, and now he just looks rusty. Like after he knocked him down, like almost like he doesn't know what to do. Like he hasn't done nothing different except jab, jab, right hand, jab, jab, right hand, jab, jab, right hand. He actually dropped him because he faked a hook or he threw a hook, jab, hook, right hand. What? Oh, Barrio! What I told you. He looked rusty, like he didn't know what to do with him. He let him stay in the game. He let him stay in the game. You're about to get knocked out. You're about to get knocked out. Look, back, right, left. Ramos needs to just jab, set it up, watch what because he has to watch. Barrios has a good punch, so Ramos has to be very careful that he doesn't fall into the same trap. Oh, woo! Listen, if that don't wake up Barrios, so if he doesn't get knocked out, if that don't wake him up for the next round to get this guy out of there, he's letting him stay in there. Oh, oh, oh man, oh Jesus, oh Lord. Listen, this guy's about to, if I told y'all he looked rusty. Like he looked good in the first 2 rounds, and then like he just stood monotone. He just did the same thing over and over and over and over and over. He didn't give. Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Oh, he got saved by the bell. Well, he made it. Let's see if he's actually able to capitalize and wake up and get this guy out of there. Because if not, he's gonna get knocked out. His corner's telling him hands up, use the jab. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, but use the jab creatively. He stood doing the same thing. So he got used to doing the same things over and over and over and over. And Ramos saw that, and then eventually he caught it. He timed them, and then he hit him a second time, like he stole something. Hook right hand. He was trying to hook that hook in there, and oh boy, yeah, Barrio was in real bad shape right there. Round 7, Now let's see if Mario actually wakes up. Back to the jab. Back to the jab. He's ducking. He's lowering himself a little bit more now to Ramos's height. If you notice, he's not standing as tall as before, which is gonna make it easier for Ramos to actually land those hooks. Oh my God. 2 punches landed by Barrios in the last round. 2 punches. And those were by mistake. And I think he hurt Barrios again, I think. I think he might have stunned him a little bit. Barrios doesn't seem to understand that he's gonna hit with the same punch. He says he's getting hit as clean as a washing machine. Yeah, Roy is right. Ramos now believes he can win. But Barrios is still in there, and he's the taller guy. And he's been in there with the better opposition, I would assume. Again, I can't place Ramos. Ramos is kind of stretched. He's overextending himself over his front foot with that right hand. Mario Barrios is good enough to time that if he keeps doing that. You see how Ramos, as I was pointing this out before my other live stream, where Ramos likes to get low as a defense, and Barrios keeps looking for him down low. And it wasn't working before in the beginning, and it's working now because it's making Barrios almost kind of like, oh Lord. Well, he's gotten out the round, but he still could get buzzed. And then around 10 seconds. Oh, he split the guard. It didn't really did the damage that Ramos wanted it to do, but well, Barrios got out of the round. Can you hear me? Yeah. Just checking my sound level. Again, being a soft live. Just trying this out for the first time, seeing how it goes. Again, hearing Rosie Perez commentate is crazy. I don't think I've ever heard her commentate. I'm not sure if she ever has. Mario Barrios is working a jab, working a jab. The thing is Mario Barrios is not being creative, whereas Ramos is being creative with his offense, right? He's looping right hands, throwing hooks. So he's trying to figure out what he can do to win the fight, what can penetrate defense. Whereas Mario Barrios keeps doing the same thing with the jab, 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 right hand, jab, 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 right hand. He he's not giving anything new. That little left hook, that short left hook. You saw he landed that short left hook because he got low. He got to that same height level as Ramos, so Ramos was able to put that left hook there. Man, see, I mean, he's good. He hits him with the right hand, but he's not. Well, there he's trying to give him angles. You see, like the same, we're saying the same thing. He's just hitting him in one and twos, one and twos. He's not changing it up. He's not diversifying his attack. He's not giving him something to look at. See, like right there, he went upstairs, downstairs, but then he stands there, looks at his work, and gets tagged. Yeah, he's backing up. He's backing up, and he's gonna find himself in a world of hurt again. I can't see this getting better. Ooh, you almost counted Ramos there when he made that miss. Had this been earlier in the fight, he would have caught him with that. But right now, Barrios is a little tired, so he's not gonna be as fast. Ooh, Ramos, ooh, nice hit, punch to the body, but he needs to work more that way. He need. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Ramos will hit. He punches and bunches, he combinations. He goes downstairs and upstairs. He keeps Barrios busy. He keeps him thinking. Whereas Barrios now is on his back foot, not understanding what to do. Jab, 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 jab. Okay, that jab is nice, but look, nothing came behind the jab. And if it would have thrown something, it would have been a right hand, which Ramos already expects. He, oh, oh, damn, Rosie Perez is diabolical. She was like, maybe he had a flashback to Tank's knockout. Don't do him like that, Rosie. If Ramos was a slightly better fighter, he would have got Barrios out of there. My daughter's quietly watching the fight, this side of it. Yeah, she's keeping tabs of how many viewers. We're not gonna break the internet tonight. We're not. We're not. In this soft live, we've gotten 5 views. Five. We're very popular, folks. All right, let's see now. What can Mario do here? He needs to vary the attack. His jab is pretty damn good. It has a good form. It has a lot of pop behind it. But they got Ramos creeping up. If Ramos takes these last 3 rounds, he could win this fight. See, Barrios is trying to give him angles. He's working the jab. Okay, see that right there? He jab and then he pulled back the jab and came back with a left hook, like off the jab. You gotta vary your attack because Ramos is a busy fighter and he's giving you angles and looks, but you're not giving him anything. He's, at this point, even Barrios is not even throwing the right hand as much anymore. You see how Ramos bang bang to the body. He hits him twice to the body and comes up top. Quick jab. Ramos' jab is more to see where his range is and for a setup. Was Barrios uses it literally as his offense and as in the beginning of the fight to hide the right hand, which was good. But then after that, like I said, it just became monotone. Oh boy. Okay. See, they need Barrios needs to do more of that. Go downstairs, come up top. Downstairs, come up top, and then jab, 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 throw the right hand. Keep him guessing. Never let him know your next move. Right? See. Ramos is just teeing off. Ramos is about to walk through him. Oh, left hook right on the chin. Barrios got tagged. He took it well though. He's coming back with some combinations of his own. He's kind of going, punch for punch now. But he hurt him to the body. Barrios got hurt to the body, and now he's getting tagged up top. He hit him with Ramos hit him with a body shot to the right rib cage that Barrios did not like. Barrios did not like that. Okay, yeah, eyes are getting swollen on Barrios. Roy said, "Oh, good low blow." That's a pretty good fight. MVP is not putting on a bad show at all. I thought this punching me. Ooh, he ran right into that straight right. Look, that left hook up top, swelling up his cheekbone. Round 10. I thought that I really thought Barrios would have got him out of there by round 3 or 4, and it's been the opposite. Ooh, see, every time Barrios does something a little different, he's able to hit Ramos, but then he's bad jab, jab. All right, jab, right hand, jab, 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 but nothing behind it. Okay, body up top. You see, every time body up top, something happens. But when he doesn't do that, nothing's happening. Ramos' eyes are all black and blue. He's gonna need the biggest shades tomorrow. Right now, the action has slowed down a lot. I mean, these guys have thrown a lot of punches. The output has been a lot, except for that one round where Ramos Barrios almost got killed. That's when he only landed 2 punches. But they have been very busy, and this has been a grueling fight. It shouldn't have been a grueling fight. Barrios should have got him out of there. That's good defense on Barrios, deny him the counter, keeping that right hand up. Hmm. Barrios has no choice but to put the pressure on and fight like he's gonna lose everything right now. He has to make a statement in the last few rounds. They both hit simultaneously. That was crazy. Oh, nice. See, when Barrios throws a lot of combination punching, it works. My assistant has left the room. See, but Barrios had a good first half of this round, but kind of took his foot off the gas, and now, but neither one of them is doing much. This is a round that, oh Lord, Okay, Ramos probably stole around with just that last punch. Because there was nothing really happening through the first half of Power was just actually putting on some pressure and some combinations. It looked like he was running around, but then he took it off, and then here comes Ramos, right? All right, there go Jake Paul. 8 rounds. 14-ounce gloves, by the way. 8 rounds, 2 minutes. Am I mad about that? No, because he's 58 years old, Tyson. So it's not a. It's actually the humane thing to do. Um, and people are saying, well, it's already a setup because it's 14-ounce gloves. Well, Mike has knocked out people in sparring with headgear, with 14-ounce gloves to the body and to the head. So it's not like we're saying, hey, he can't hurt him. It's Mike Tyson. And he's actually I think he weighed 224, which I think that's like 30 pounds or something like that less than when he last fought, which I think he lost to I forgot that guy's name. He was a nobody. He quit in the middle of the fight around. He said no mas, and then he walked off. He said he didn't have it in him anymore. I think it was 254. I remember watching that fight on Showtime. Sitting in my room on Showtime, like what? What did I just witness? But then he said, and I understood it. Freddie Roach, I believe was his trainer at the time. He walked up and he was like, "I ain't got it no more. I'm not. I don't. I'm not that guy." And that was the last time we saw Mike in the ring, and he walked away until tonight. That Roy exhibition was just him getting that ego thing back, and then now you're gonna, see what all this entails. Now, listen, this tonight could be something crazy because we could see something different. We could learn something tonight about what you know. Oh, good right hand by Ramos. If Ramos can put it together and step into that right hand a little more, I think he can probably floor Barrios one more time. Because remember, Mike Tyson has been taking, not supplements, but he has like treatments for stem cell treatments and testosterone treatments and things like that, which at his age, you should because you stop producing testosterone as a man, around 40 years old, it starts to really start dropping drastically, and almost to nothing later on in life. And good uppercut by Barrios. Ooh, that nose, Barrios' nose is just a floodgate of blood right about now almost. So it'll be interesting to see what all these things that he's doing, that he's partaking in keeping his body young and fit have done for him, and have someone his age. This would be interesting. It'd be like a science class. This has been a good fight, by the way. And now Ramos seems to be cut. For some reason, they're both allergic to the defense of a right hand. Like they don't have it. Like the right hands come and they just go ahead and just get hit with it. Pause. Because Rosie Perez, she's been quiet this whole time. She just started talking again. She's just enjoying the fight because she's not used to commentating. And I forget she's there. And all of a sudden she just said, "Oh man, Barrios looked like he buckled a little." Listen, I'm pretty sure they can't wait for this final round. This has been a pretty grueling fight. It's not Gotti Ward, but it's for them as a grueling fight. They tell him not to force anything, aka dance around the ring. We think you got this in the bag. Don't mess it up by trying to be a fighter. So I think that's the move now. I was thought they look crazy when they put those two big ass like cotton swabs in your mouth like that. If I were to forget somebody runs into that, shit goes with. I'm really impressed with MVP Promotions and the way they have decorated the venue. Like they got those LEDs on the sides of the ring. Um, it reminds me of back in the day when I used to watch like Clash of Champions NWA on TNT, uh, Turner 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 Network, and it looked like a bright white or grayish, and it was so bright it looked special. This has that feeling. I would like to see them do more of of this type of event. It just looks special. I don't know. Maybe I'm nostalgic about the whole situation. I mean, listen, Ramos is trying to win. He's really trying to dig. He's throwing left hooks, body shots, combinations, right hands, cutting jab. Overhand right. Ooh, left hook by Ramos. Left right from Barrios, and back comes Ramos. Jab right hand by Barrios. Back comes Ramos. Back comes Ramos with a straight right. He's pulling with the left jab. Ramos says going down to the body. Going up, back up top. Nothing dangerous, but keeping him busy. Barrios is his Barrios' jab has great form. Has great form. I'm really impressed with his jab. I've always have been, but right hand by Ramos. If, man, he could have really stunned him with that one. Oh, good duck underneath by Barrios. Barrios switching. See now he's trying to get creative, like in the last minute of the fight. Like what are we doing here? Okay. Oof, man, that overhand right by Ramos. It's almost like an overhand straight right almost. It's like a hybrid between both because he's short, so he's trying to reach Barrios like this. Oh, nice right left hook right by Ramos. See? When he goes jab, right hand downstairs, comes up, uppercut. That's what Barrios needed to keep doing. They might want to do this again. MVP might want to put this fight again. Oh, oh, oh. I really thought that Barrios might have had Ramos hurt the way he backed up there. Better watch out. One of them might get knocked out. Listen, I gave it to Barrios. This corner said, hey, listen, don't go to him because he needs to knock out. Don't mess up the back. I just said, I got you. Go straight forward and mess up the back. Okay, I got it. Because they're not. Oh, Lord. They finished this strong. They really put it all out there. Listen, this is all you can. My God, Barrios' face looks. Why his face look like that? Oh man, I know why his face looks like that. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I know why he just got punched in the face 800 times. But listen, tomorrow, don't knock on these dudes' room door. Let them sleep. They gonna be so. Oh, yeah, roll up. That a is that a Hulk? Green bezel? Nice. Somebody's paying that. Nice. Ooh, that should have been that knockdown. That should have been kind of a knockdown, but it didn't call it. So Ramos got lucky. That's the real one when he laid him out, made him look like a rocking chair. He listen, Ramos should have threw caution to the wind and just really he did try, but he really should have he should have went downstairs. That's the mistake that Ramos didn't do at that point when he had Barrios on the run and hurt. He didn't go back downstairs. He tried to headhunt, thinking I hurt him to the head. I'm going to go ahead and keep headhunting. That's actually what helped Barrios because if he not had headhunted as much, got him to the body, had him bring down his guard just a little bit, he could have got it. Vice versa. Barrios could have got Ramos out of there if you would have just put it together. 114, 112 Barrios. That's what the Wheelock's unofficial scorecard is. I mean, I can't disagree with that based on just how Barrios knocked him down, plus took the early rounds. That round 10 was a quiet round, but I think Ramos took that round. So for me, it's probably 113, 114, because I believe that even though the first like 45 seconds, Barrios was taking that round, and it took both of them took it off. At the end, that hardest punch, most effective punch of the round was from Ramos, in my opinion. So again, guys, this is a soft live. I'm not expecting anyone to really join here. This is me just trying to learn the ropes, and I figured this would be a fun part to start on. Okay, Ramos, 116, 110. That's ridiculous, Barrios, but okay. 113. Oh, I'm not mad at a draw. I'm not mad at a split draw because I think Ramos did enough to earn that draw. I think, I think, I think Jake Paul now has another attraction. He can go ahead after this and promote this rematch. Roy said, "I don't know how Ramos got this because he's not the number one guy." I kind of was saying the same thing. I don't know who Ramos is. I've probably seen him fight before, but wow, Barrios landed 279 to Ramos' 204. That lets you know that Ramos was hurting Barrios pretty bad. He said, "I gave him a shot. I would move on. He didn't take the belt. I'm leaving with that draw, fighting on bigger things." I get it. I get why you would say that. I forgot that Mario Barrios had a 147 title. Why didn't Boots like? What, why is Boots not like pushing for this stuff? Where is he? Did he at any point? I don't know. He said he couldn't find his rhythm. Man, listen, he found your rhythm, dog. He had you. He had you shuffling. He doesn't know how. He asked him, "How much did that knockdown affect you in the back end of the fight?" He said, "I don't know if it affected me a whole lot. It affected you a whole lot." But he's giving his credit though, so at least always prepare for a hard 12. At some point, I'm gonna do something with this studio. I just want to make sure I can I get acclimated to the to the streaming. Like I was trying to stream out. I just had problems with the video in the beginning. Then it said start the live, and then the live I couldn't see it. I was live, but there was no picture, so I wasn't talking to YouTube. Don't know why. And so I needed to figure that out. So I just went live off the YouTube. Um, and then I kind of want to get the StreamYard one going because I get a little banner going down there and stuff like that. Um, highlight comments, things of that nature. So I guess I'll just keep trying as time goes on. Yeah, he ain't saying no rematch. He says, spend time with my daughter, see what's next. He's like, bro, you ain't getting another rematch. You ain't getting another you ain't getting another shot. As he probably shouldn't. Because at this point, Mario Barrios, if he's gonna take a loss or a hard fight like this, he wants the most amount of money. Because I can't see Mario Barrios staying in there much longer. So I think he might want to get a boots fight or something like that. Um, after Boots, defends his title. Yo, Katie Taylor's neck is Thanos status. Like that thing. Like if I saw Katie Taylor and didn't know who she was, I would pick her to win 100 times over Amanda Serrano because I would think she like eat rocks or something. Like she just eat weights instead of pumping weights, she's like eating them, chewing them or something. She was crazy. Like it's like this, bro. Like how you look like that? Why you look like that? Jake Paul. Yeah, it's about the slap. Well, it looks like I don't really see. I don't see any handprints. So he called himself a great fighter. Jake Paul just called himself a great fighter. He said that's what makes me a great fighter. He said he's not nervous right now. See, what Mike in the past has said that fear. He every time you see him walk into the room, more than likely he was scared, but he will use that fear. Jake is an idiot. And I'm a defender of Jake Paul in a way because a lot of Puerto Ricans don't seem to support him that don't live there. Um, that he's leeching off the Puerto Rican culture and all that other stuff. Listen, man, when he fought in El Coliseo de San Juan, I didn't hear no Puerto Ricans booing him out of there. Matter of fact, that shit was packed. And he had put Serrano as the main event, and he was the coach. What he's doing for her and other boxers, and as you can see here, right, he's gotten paid. He not only did he pay Serrano the most, he's paying Katie Taylor the most of any woman that's ever fought before. So the I don't know if there's two quotes in the ring right now, but there's one quote in that ring right now. Uh, or the quote. Win, lose, or draw, doesn't matter. Serrano will be the greatest woman boxer of all time. Her resume is you can't tear it apart. Like you can't. I think it's the first time I ever see Berarian actually speak. And that's true. They have put a focus on women's boxing. Hey, Darian is a good speaker. Think about that, right? You step on Mike on any man's toes, and his immediate visceral reaction is to slap you to death. God damn. So Taylor and Serrano is up next. To me, this is the main event. So to me, but I get it. I know why. I mean, it's Mike Tyson at 58 years old, right? So it has to be the main event. But really, for me, this is the one because when I saw them first fight in New York, I thought that Serrano did enough to take the win. And if it would have been if it would have been 3 minute rounds, Kitty Taylor would have got knocked out. So what do you guys think? You think it's gonna be a stoppage? I think it's 8 rounds. I think in 8 rounds, Amanda Serrano takes Katie Taylor out. I think that based on what I saw last time, they're both a year older, so that's one. I am worried about Serrano leaving it all in the gym because she was training really hard. She was sparring men. Um, I think she really wants to prove that she can win this fight, and I don't want her to have left everything in the gym and brought half a tank to a younger fighter that's also very good and very close to great herself, if not already there, right? Because um, she beat Serrano officially. I didn't think she did, but I, I'm not mad at it per se. Then she lost, got the get back, and now she's here. So she if you were to take a look, she did what she was expected to do, which is go back out there, exercise the rematch clause, and get the win back. And I believe when I saw the rematch, I didn't think she won the rematch. I thought that I thought at the time that maybe it was close. Maybe I'm confusing the fight, but I believe I remember seeing that. So Michael Irvin be wilding. You ever watch him when it is what it is? That that man's wild. He It's crazy that I'm watching boxing on Netflix and it's a pay per view caliber fight because of the spectacle, and I'm not paying. This could change so much for me as a no money YouTuber, where I can watch these and not only finding somebody turn the mic off on Jerry Jones. I'm so happy that this is happening right now. I'm so happy that this Gollum looking ass dude is can't be here. Look at that. He's like, man, it's my earpiece. I can't hear him. I can't. Yeah, shut up, bro. Don't give him no damn mic. Hey, if Netflix gets the NFL, think about what would happen if for some reason, but I know it's probably 10, 15 more years away. Maybe I don't know what the television contracts are, but if the NFL Super Bowl comes off network TV and goes into Netflix, Jerry got to hold it in Texas because he ain't in the Super Bowl no day time soon. See how little bit of hair he got left? That shit look like fog. Why does Cedric Entertainer look like a dipped out like Eskimo? Why he look like that? Look at him. You know, hyping up Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin, that's right. That's right. Uh-oh. Jerry's going into a rambling. Old man ramble. And cut it out. Y'all need to look at sad. He's like, oh, boy. I bet you right now that live stream that he's doing on Instagram right now is gonna get him in trouble because he's simulcasting. He probably, well, no, you know what? Maybe not because there's Meta, right? I get it. Yeah, you're right. It's Meta, and I think Meta is one of the sponsors of this event. So it's probably part of his contract. Okay, I'm thinking it's not, but it is. It's all Meta. I'm thinking Netflix, right? So maybe there's a deal in there. I'm thinking like, oh, it's Netflix, and he's live streaming on Instagram. Netflix is about to be like, yo, you better get him out of the damn frame, ping his Wi-Fi. Jerry's now wearing his Super Bowl rings. That's the first time I ever seen him without it. But Jerry's like, what is Instagram Live? What are we talking about? Like, Urban probably on the side like, it's okay, Jerry. We know you don't know. Irvin's in good shape though, still for dude his age though. He's kept it and he's kept it straight. When I saw this preview here, I was like, this is insane. This is Mike. Mike was just still not in shape yet. El gallo del Dorado. That's crazy. Oh, I just realized this is Ice T now already. Didn't even hit me until now. See, now that Mike right there. Look at Katie Taylor. Tell me she don't look like she chews metal. Serrano's the greatest Puerto Rican fighter of all time. Hot take, she's more accomplished than Terrence Bud Crawford. She has a better career. She's accomplished more. Like I said, Jake in Puerto Rico has he's got he has gyms over there, anti-bully program. He's bringing business to Puerto Rico. He gets the benefits. People are like, oh, he just goes there for the benefits. Assholes. That's what the politicians wanted. That's what they made the laws for people to do that. They want to bring in commerce to Puerto Rico, and now you're mad because you're adding this money and people are going there like, oh, we don't want you here. Yes, no, you don't want them there, but you need them there. The government needs them there because the government has actually taken Puerto Ricans over there, like the Puerto Rican government. Man, they have abused Puerto Ricans left and right. If you just research or Google it real quick, it's crazy. Puerto Rico is probably two Manhattans put together was a little bigger. But see how Manhattan has one mayor. Puerto Rico, you could go from one end of the island to the other in a day. It'll take you like 8, 9 hours, but you could do it. Um, and they got like 72 mayors. So it, corruption in Puerto Rico runs deep. It runs deep, and they have leached the people so bad. We got the nerve to get mad at him. Like, come on, man. Again, if you're tuning in, this is me, a soft live. I didn't announce it, didn't put it up. I'm just trying to figure out how to live stream and what the quirks and kinks are, work them out little by little. I thought this would be a perfect stream to do that. Um, I literally set up my computer out of storage, my desktop, the tower, uh, out of storage, like a little after the event started. Like I'm running around, getting the monitor, getting the keyboard together, figuring out the mesh network. Uh, so it was a last minute thing. I just said, you know what, it's a good stream because it's a Friday. I'm off the weekend. Sometimes I work every other weekend. Sometimes I don't, when I say I want to go live on the big fest, I can't because I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be at work the next day. So I can't stay up to then go to work. I don't live that close to my job where I can stay up, go to sleep, and still get a decent night's sleep. But this one afforded me the opportunity to do so because I don't work tomorrow, so I can stay up. I got somewhere to be, but I don't gotta go to work. Yeah, Ward got out of that. Ward got out of boxing pretty good. Good for him. Not my favorite fighter. I can actually say I didn't appreciate his style of fighting, but it worked for him. I remember when he beat the shit out of Jeff Lacey, though. Lord, I thought Jeff Lacey would put a hurt on with him. Or Calzaghe that beat Jeff Lacey. Now I'm confused. I know somebody beat the hell out of Jeff Lacey, left hook Lacey, and left hook Jeff left hook Lacey before he hurt his shoulder. YouTube left hook Lacey. He a guy. He went to fight a guy, and at the weigh-in, when it was time to weigh in for the fight the next day, the guy weighed, make weight. Okay, cool. He made weight. It was Jeff Lacey's turn. Jeff took off his shirt so he could weigh in. The guy took a look at Jeff and he just walked off. Cancel the fight. Jeff Lacey looked the part and was the part. Then he tore a rotator cuff in his shoulder, had a surgery on it, and he was never the same. Never again. He lost all power in that left hand. Never the same. Got stopped multiple times after, but I believe it was Jeff or it was let me see, because I believe let me see if it was left hook Lacey. Let me see who did he first beat? Let me see, Jeff left hook Lacey. Let me see. He's 47 now. Yeah, he held the IBF super middleweight for 2 years, and then the IBO super middleweight for a year. Let me see who he lost to. Let me see. I'm on his box right. Jose Perez commentating. We look all right, man. He look polished. Damn, he looks 6 times. Damn. Left hook. Yes, it was Joe Calzaghe. Yeah, Joe Calzaghe beat the brakes off him, and that was before the shoulder injury. I think he might have hurt it that night though, and he looked like crap. And Calzaghe beat the snot out of him. And he had a good win against Sipko and Peter Manfredo and Mendoza. And Jermaine just beat the brakes off him. Jermaine Taylor. Then he beat Griffin. Then Roy Jones beats the brakes off him. Smith beat the brakes off him. Savine. And then he lost to Sullivan Barrera. Uh, that was his last fight. And Sullivan Barrera, I believe, was the guy who, am I correct? He fought, yep, Sullivan Barrera. Yeah. Yep, yep. Andre Ward made his debut at light heavyweight against Sullivan Barrera when he was undefeated, right? Yeah, he was undefeated, Sullivan Barrera. Oh, man, Sullivan Barrera went out crazy. All right, there goes Serrano and Taylor. 80 Taylor's 38? Really? Taylor 38? How can you say seven division world champion and she's not the greatest woman of all time? Like Manny Pacquiao did 8. Nick, Katie Taylor's 38. I don't know why I thought she was like 30 or 28 years old. Let's see what Amanda is. I think Amanda was like maybe 42. Let me see. She's younger than she's 36. Okay, this whole time, I thought Taylor was a younger fighter. Lord have mercy. 47 wins, 2 losses, 31 KOs. Think about that. I'll be right back. here. Say that I'm fine. Let me just refresh the screen. See what's going on. Apparently, I am behind. So apparently, I've been behind the whole time. Again, soft, soft live stream. Oh wow! Huge cut over Serrano's eye. They're gonna let it go. She said, "Yeah, I don't think she really wants to go." Wow, that's a bad cut. Apparently, I missed all these rounds. My wife came and told me, "Hey, I don't hear you talking about the fight." I'm like, "What you talking about? They didn't start yet." And here I am again. Soft start. You know, she got that Thanos neck. See, she's leading with the head. I see what might have happened. That Serrano's going to be very cautious with that eye from now on. That cut is bad. I don't see them letting this fight go. I don't think they're gonna let this fight go. Serrano keeps getting the shit end of the stick when it comes to her career. The last two fights. Wow. I missed literally 5 rounds. Listen, here where I live at is satellite, so the guy said, "Oh, that's bad. We're gonna have to stop this fight." Oh, it was unintentional. Oh, that's a really bad cut. Yeah, he's like, I don't know. They're gonna let her go one more round. I don't think they should have done that. He's like, man, I don't. I mean, that's a good trainer. He has heart for her. He doesn't want her to go like that. Amanda's gonna have. Oh, oh, they're really going inside now. They really came to fight though. Man, that eye though. If it wasn't for that headbutt, man, she needs to. Every time I see her get close with that head to that eye, man. Oof. Oh, yeah, she needs to dig to that body. But she's afraid of that head. Hmm. That thing hurts me just watching it. I'm not even calling the fight. Hold on. So here we go. So in the inside, Serrano really she has to dig to that body though. She has to hit. Either you gonna throw that uppercut or go to the body because right now, there you go. That's that uppercut. What I told you, man. These girls, okay. Oh Lord, my eye hurts. Oh Lord, that cut has Serrano worried. She got a bad break. I didn't expect for no cut. She's being tentative, and rightfully so. I mean, damn, that's a bad cut. She wasn't to open further. And then Taylor seems to be taking the punches better than she did the first time. She, I mean, she had. That means she had a good training camp. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. That's pretty bad. That's what I was saying. She needs to throw that uppercut. If she's not gonna go to the body, she needs to throw the uppercut up the middle. Katie Taylor, she missed all of those punches, so that was good. It looked good though in real time. Man, see, Katie Taylor when she punches, it feels like she punches really damn hard, but she only got like 6 knockouts. She has a big back and a big neck, and that's keeping her up. It's helping her absorb Serrano's attack, and she's quick with the hands. Oh, Chico Taylor straight up. She set it straight up with a right hand. Serrano's working that jab, just work the uppercut on the inside. Listen, Taylor's leading with the head. Taylor's now leading with the head on purpose. Man, every time she's lunging with that head, she's she's lunging in with the head. You can see Serrano's punches just don't have that steam no more. Oh man, I'm not even calling the fight. I'm just watching this fight right now. Taylor, see, she's leaning in. She's leaning in. Ref, she's leaning in with the head. Serrano, you're gonna have to start throwing low punches. Hit her low. Oh my god. Combination from Taylor. Oh, she hit her again with the head. She hit her again with the head. She's leaning in with the head on purpose. No, that was fair, Roy, because she's leaning in with the head. No, she's leaning in, Roy. The first one I give it to you. She's leaning in with that head. Ooh, Oh, she's coming in with the head. Was she leaning in, Roy? Because she's leaning. He's he's not penalizing her for actually hitting with the head. He's penalizing her for coming in with the head. We already told her don't do that. Yeah, because yeah, because she's leaning in with it. That's a great fight, by the way. Oh man, Serrano looks like she's pushing punches. They're fighting so fast that it's hard for me to call what's going on. They just left, right, left, right, left, right, rock 'em, sock 'em. Oh my god, she needs to dig to the body. She needs to dig to the body, Serrano. There you go. Ooh, yeah. See how she leaned forward. See how Katie leans forward. She's almost like she's falling forward. See that? Like a little bulldog. There you go, Serrano. Hold her head and hit her. If she gonna push with her head, you're gonna have to hold her and hit her. I'm sorry. Fair is fair. Oh, she hurt Cater. She hurt Taylor. She hurt Taylor. She hurt Taylor with an uppercut. She hurt Taylor with an uppercut. But Taylor's style is to lean in and to fall forward. So it's hard for you to tell when she's hurt. Lord jeez. This fight. I'm telling you, this was the main event. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is just it's just the after party. This is the main event. If this would have been the main event, nobody would have been mad. Man, this is wild, crazy. Oh, it's hard to call a fight like this when you want to watch. Listen, commentating and calling a fight is a skill set because they feel it. They feel it. I mean, I missed 5 rounds, so they must have been close. Just as just the same. So I can't say right now who might have won this fight or not because I literally lost 5 rounds with satellite delay. It is what it is. Hopefully, I can get internet wired in here soon. But again, soft live, didn't advertise it. Trying to work the kinks out, see what works, see what doesn't. And right now, satellite is terrible. Uh, um, okay, all right, Toronto, you gotta put it together. They it's just combinations and bunches. It's just left right hooks, inside work, bodies. Serrano's trying to go to the body while Kitty Taylor's coming up top with combinations, left right hooks. This is just now a slugfest. Serrano's trying to go to the body in between those punches. I don't know how this fight Katie Taylor has stood up, but there's oh overhand right that lands on Serrano. Serrano's throwing her punches really at times really short because she doesn't want to get punched in that eye. Oh, she's squatting. She hurt Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor's hurt. Katie Taylor's hurt. Oh, but she's like Evander Holyfield. When Evander Holyfield used to get hurt, he would be more dangerous than when he was healthy. And that's Katie Taylor. Oh, she took Katie again. Katie Taylor got a hell of a chin. Lord have mercy. She looking like like a shaggy dog with her hair. Katie Taylor looked like a drunk standing on a corner. Like Katie Taylor, she just leaning in, and that might be a good strat. Oh, she clipped it coming in. Amanda clipped Katie Taylor coming in again, where she's taking her punches much better this fight. It could be a combination of Serrano just holding her punches in. Serrano's trying to put. Oh, Katie Taylor punched in between Serrano, and she might have stunned Serrano a little bit. Oh, Serrano might be a little hurt. Now, see, that should have been a 3-minute fight, 12 rounds. Oh, Lord. I just saw the last 4 or 5 rounds, and that was enough for me. I don't think Serrano fights again after this. This might be the only time that, besides the Deontay Wilder fight, where maybe a fighter loses twice in order to the same person, and you say, "I want to see a third one." If the other rounds that I missed were close, with that point deduction being the difference, this might be a 1-round win for Serrano. This is a hard fight to. When you're a fan of boxing, a fight, and you're an amateur, analyst like I am right now, this is a hard fight to call because, oh Lord, that right hook, you can't decapitate. She's Thanos with that neck. Like, it's not going anywhere. Yeah, and that's the thing. And Roy Jones is correct. These two fights, and these two particular fighters are made for each other. Oh, so they gave Serrano the first 3 rounds. Okay, so it would have been 94, 96. Okay. Okay, so they got it. Okay, they got Serrano winning. Yeah, I missed those. I missed all up to round 4. So Katie Taylor seemed to have picked up the pace in round 4. Serrano won the next 2. That's where I caught up with the cut. But again, the reason why he took that point was, okay, she already headbutted her. Well, they headbutted each other, but before that, they were actually headbutting, apparently, and he had won her 4 times before that. The headbutt happened, and it wasn't unintentional. He did call that, but then she was leaning with the head. So he had to do something about it because you only have a 2 minutes round fight, so it's not like it can keep going. But I really think that her trainer was really thinking about not letting her go out there again. Like, he really thought about it. And I can appreciate that because he probably thought, man, this is not worth what could happen. Man, that eye is bad. Somebody hand her sunglasses. Come on, Serrano. Oh, Katie Taylor looked like she fought a Wolverine. All three. All three. Serrano. Oh my God. They call it. Man, I didn't see those other rounds that went by scorecards, and now everybody's saying that she got robbed. Let's see what the copy box say. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe he just looked visually like she won. I missed those early rounds. I can't make an educated decision. Uh, oh Lord, she threw more, landed more. Oh my God. She threw 734 punches around the day that landed 324. Katie Taylor's 529 only landed 217. 40% accuracy versus 41% accuracy. She got robbed. She got robbed. It's 1-1. Nah, you ain't win this, Katie. She didn't win this fight. She can't even speak correctly. Also, they got a okay. They got a trifecta going on, a trilogy. I'm not mad at it, but Amanda won this fight. Amanda won this fight, so we can all just pretend, kind of like they want us to pretend that Devin has not been beat to the living pulp and has one loss. We can pretend that Katie Taylor lost this fight too. She is so out of breath. It's not like I know she has an accent, an Irish accent, but man, she does like she got punch in the throat. Damn, Amanda. I mean, I'm not mad at the performance. I mean, she deserves the accolades for the performance Katie does. But she's class. Amanda's like, ooh, that's what it looks like. Three division. Man, so let's man, she gonna need a good surgeon. That's a bad cut. And the thing about that kind of cut is, I remember when Julio Cesar Chavez got cut that way in sparring, I think it was something like that. He tried to fight, and it opened up in a real fight against De La Hoya from here to here. It was crazy. Yeah, she just that's her style. She just falls in like Evander Holyfield did the same thing. That's why Mike Tyson bit his ear off because he cut Mike Tyson crazy. Because every time that Evander would come in, he would come in with his head. Great fighter, but he would come in with his head. Oof, man, that changed the fight though. Damn. You could tell she promised her father that win and she couldn't take it home. She was about to cry, but she held that back. I think she's gonna retire. I don't think she should. Why does this guy look like a wrestler to me? This guy, he's from New York. I mean, you chose to fight Katie Taylor, though. I mean, if you knew that was the case, but I mean, I get it. He said she has an extremely huge head. Man, he said she has a really big head. Yeah, 3 divisions. That's the greatest Puerto Rican fighter of all time. Man, yeah, I mean, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's hard to call this fight. I'm watching the replays now. It's just such a rapid pace fight, but she leads with her head, so she drops her shoulders. Her style is to because she doesn't have power. She doesn't have pop. So the way she gets popped is she drops in and she drops in with her punches. Well, her head is the first thing that goes in there because she doesn't do this, she does this. So that head goes first. If you were to do this, you will land this way. So it's part of a fighting style. I mean, like I said, it's not she's not the first person to ever do it. It is intentional in the sense that she knows what she's doing because that is her style. But we all could just agree that Serrano won a fight and then, they're 1-1. You know, wow. I told you guys that was the main event. She said do 3-minute rounds and 12 rounds in the trilogy. I don't know if Serrano should fight after this. I know it is officially a loss, but I don't think she should actually fight after this. I think she should just go ahead and retire a champion. I know it's kind of like yeah, you retired a champion at your weight class, but you lost your last fight. So I know that's kind of like a head thing. She might want to get one defense at her weight and then be successful and then ride off into the sunset. She's found her limit against Katie Taylor, where it's not going to be easy. Um, and that's what we're saying about a fighter like Gervonta Tank Davis. It's not easy, right? You fight your limit. You lost. You lost. It doesn't matter. You tried. Canelo tried. I mean, protecting your O for no reason, and your fans telling you they don't want you to. That's crazy. So that's crazy. But now we're gonna see the geriatric fight. Let's see who wins this. It's crazy that I'm saying let's see who wins this. Well, for non-announced stream, I have 33 views so far. It's more than I ever thought I would get. I literally thought I was going to get like 2 views. At this point, I'm talking to myself, but the show must go on. Let's see here. Yo, that angle of Mike makes him look so old. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, hopefully, if she does have to do a third fight, it is 3 minute rounds. It is 12 rounds. I think that she has better. Seeing this fight made me really think. Okay, that she is a younger fighter. She just has more miles on her body. She's fought more better opponents, moved up, moved down. So that put mileage on your body. But she is a younger fighter, so I think she can do one more fight with her. And I think if it's a 12 round, 3 minute each fight, I think she has better stamina. And I think that Katie not being used to that, I think Katie will fold in. She's gonna get cut again on that same eye against Katie. Uh, she won't stop leaning forward. She just it's not something she's gonna do. She's not gonna stop. She's not gonna stop. So it doesn't matter anymore. 58 years old. Okay, let's see. We're about to find out now. I'm trying to get this wired, like some wired internet. There's a new company here in Florida called Wire 3. Hopefully, they can do something for me soon because satellite is crazy. It's expensive for no reason, too. Look at this Eskimo. They're like a walrus. Let's see what Mike looked like. Would he come out like the old Mike with the cut, the hole in the towel with the black boots and the black shorts? Big eight. Yeah, Mike is 224 right now. He looks heavier. He used to fight around 215, so he's not that far off the weight that he used to fight at when he was a young man. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. We've never seen a 58-year-old prize fighter, so we don't know what to compare him to as far as how quick he looks, how good he looks, versus ex fighter of the same age. We've never seen a fighter of this age. I know Hopkins says he wanted to fight till he was 50. I know George won a title at 45, but they didn't get to 50. I don't think Bernard made it to 50 years old. It's kind of crazy because if Mike loses, it's like, oh, that was expected, right? Like, it sucks for Mike because his legacy might be tainted. I don't think his legacy is tainted at all because, I mean, he's 58, not like he was 44 and maybe still had a chance and then lost to this guy. But at 58, you go, man, okay. Yeah, but actually, Jake Paul, I mean, might actually have more to lose if he lost to Mike than Mike. Yeah, he's at the best shape that a 58-year-old athlete could be in. Oh, said, "Do you think he's a good fighter?" He said, "Compared to who?" Andre Ward looked at her like, "You asking me that for real?" Well, when he fought Tommy Fury, maybe not a great amateur or nothing like that, but he was a legit fighter. He lost to him, so that tells you what he was then. Look at this dude. Look like the world's largest cat burglar. He knows the cameraman for 20 years. Yo, oh, he moved to Dallas. I didn't know Shaq lived in Dallas. He used to live in Florida for a while. What's this lady? He said Gronk. Did he just pick up Gronk? Oh, okay. Hey, Gronk is not a small dude. I never realized this. I was just talking about this today about when Shaq did Joes versus Pros, and he was playing quarterback, and I was like, yeah, imagine Shaq would have went into football as a quarterback instead of an NBA player. Like that that would have been crazy. And now all of a sudden, here they are talking about. I think Shaq is drunk, and she shot her shot at getting another job. She was like, "Can I host?" He looked like a shark skin shirt. Dude, that's what I. He looked like a dripped out Sultan. That's what he looked like. When he said genie, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you're not Eskimo. He looks like a dripped out Sultan. That's what I was thinking in my head. Looked like if Aladdin was now. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Andrew Ward saying the same thing I'm saying right now. He's saying that if right now, if Jake wins, he says, okay, that this is a 50-year-old man. What did you really prove? You know, and if it's a lose lose, and if Mike knocks him out, he has more to lose because now okay, he was a good fighter, but now you lost a 50-year-old man. It depends on how good Mike looked though. Like if Mike looks lightning fast and catches him like, bah, I'm looking for that combination when Mike throws down to the body and comes up with that uppercut. If he lands that, it's night night. They're building up the energy now. They're building up the anticipation. Any of y'all reading comic books? Y'all gotta be reading this right here. Deadpool team up. This is by the creator of Deadpool, and he put up together this riff-raff mismatch of characters. This is the last time that the creator of Deadpool is going to be actually writing and illustrating a Deadpool uh, story. He's retiring from the book, retiring from the character. He wants his other original characters that he's created for his own company way back in the day. He's He's reviving those. So he's actually doing that. Retiring here for that because he's getting up there in age. And he can just do what he wants to do. So this is a good entertaining book. You should get that for the team. Pretty fun. While we wait here, when I decorate the new studio piece by piece, it's gonna take a while. Um, I'm gonna incorporate some of those things as you can see. I'm a big comic book fan. You know, as you can see, I'm the artist, right? I got a little art channel that I'm gonna revamp at some point and do some artwork there. Comic books and the arts in general are really my thing with sports, fighting sports. Uh, so that's how this came about. Basically, me just saying, hey, I seen Showbiz when he first started. Um, you know, watching Biz in the beginning when he had, I think I found Biz when he had 3,000 subs, and watching all the way through years before Biz, I had watched Ego, Ellie Setback, Fight Hype, things like that. And then I originally thought that I would do the art channel as my main channel. Like that's what I really at the time wanted to do. And doing art channels is extremely hard if you have like a 9 to 5 like life with kids and a wife and a commute. So I was trying, and it was working at times, working more than that, and it was so before I did the art channel, I just did this uh, boxing channel as a test, just to see how I would sound, look, whatever, before I opened up my art channel. Once I got my art channel, I stopped dealing with the boxing channel. It was 4 years after the fact that I picked up like my boxing channel, and I think what I did was I had done a couple of faces videos, and then I did a a Bud video. And I remember I got 1,000 views overnight, and that had never happened with my art channel before. And I said, you know what, there might be something to this. I love boxing, and I wanted to originally get back into boxing, and that's what happened. And I just started slowly building it up and building it up, and here we are now. And so uh, now I'm working backwards. Now I'm thinking about how I can shape the space here so I can do both. I can do this one and go back to my art channel. And now not worry about the art channel being my main channel. It could just be my passion project on the side where I don't care who I am or not. It's just basically me getting my artistic side out there, my artwork out there, and my creations out there. So that'll be fun when it does happen. And this is a different kind of fun. Um, but again, I like what MVP did here. Like I like the setup. I like the way it looks. They only been around for 3 years and they're putting on big events. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And having Amanda Serrano as the centerpiece is has been great for them. And they matched up good when they found her with Katie Taylor. And getting her paid, getting her set for life. Uh, I wonder who the next fighter. You know, she's 36. It's hard fight. She's not going to be around forever or much longer, really. So I wonder who else is going to get in there besides Paul, because Jake won't be out of there soon. Maybe be out of there tonight. Huh. So who's their next fighter they're going to sign that's going to bring them up to the next level and keep it afloat? It'll be interesting to see. Well, that was a wild knockout. That knockout is just that was powerful. Oh, Lord. Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva looked like the kind of fighter that if he would have just took up boxing and not MMA, he could have been a great fighter. He had good hands. Tommy Fury, he put Tommy Fury down. That was his first real test with a real fighter. Tommy Fury. I remember when he put him down with a jab. Diaz. Nate just a dog. That's another thing you got to realize. He's had better opposition really than most guys have coming up that have no amateur experience. Take a look at Julio Cesar Chavez's like first 20 fights. Same thing with Canelo Alvarez, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Some guys, that had no amateurs, they fought every bad guy for like 15, 20, 25 fights. That's what we first hear of them. They're like 45 and 0. And you're like, what the hell is this? Kind of like Munguia. Look at Munguia. You ain't gonna recognize a damn name in there. Munguia fought no one in the beginning of his career. So we can't really like we can't fault him like that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink. You wear glasses? You can damn. He had triple perfect shifting car gears, imaginary car gears. Look how happy Don King was, man. He made Don King so much damn money. Look how but you see how Mike punches like he whipped his punches. He just didn't. He whipped it right. It was like a whipping to it. It's like it's a comedy show watching Mike fight. That thing when I do this studio, I'm gonna go get a couch. I need to set it up so I got a herniated disc. Sitting for this long, this very cheap chair. Usually when I do videos here, they're like 7 minutes, maybe 10 hours. Something else I gotta learn, right? That's why it's so live is important. Man, look at it. Look at home. I mean, Sphinx. Damn. Now this fight with Buster Douglas. Now Buster Douglas lost this fight early. Mike got him down, and he was down right here. One, two, three, four, and he got to 13. Should have been over if the ref would have picked up the count from the ringside timekeeper. Mike would have got out of this fight, and maybe the history is different. Then Buster proceeded to gain 785 pounds and get knocked out by Evander Holyfield. Then Evander Holyfield invented the Katie Taylor technique, which she borrowed later, and that's where he got his ear bit off. Then he tried to eat and influence his kids and got knocked out because he was taking medication. And he decided to play around with Roy Jones Jr. for a little while. But even here, you see how quick his punches are? And he was just in okay shape. He wasn't like in fight shape the way he is now. But that was 2 years ago. So 2, 3 years ago. That was a long time ago. So that's a different Mike Tyson, even yet still. The Roy, like, don't show that. I look so fat. I was like, I look like big back. Don't show that. Roy done fought all the way until Roy looked like garbage. Roy went from from chisel to grizzle. Like he lost all definition. He had a gut hanging out. His breath must stink. Cause look, he making Rosie's eyes blink so hard. Why is her eyes blinking like that? Look how hard look. She's taking deep breaths and trying not to breathe. Look, whoo! She was, she said around said, "Oh Lord, thank God he stopped me." Oh God, look, she's not blinking at all while Roy talking. Every time, every time Dude in the Blue was talking, uh, he was melting her eyelids off. He said, "Please don't talk to me." Like, she was like, but but so damn hard. Now, why they gonna put two ring girls that are like 80 feet in difference in height? That is not symmetry. That looks weird as a Tory Kelly. Okay, all right. Then we're gonna hear the national anthem. I guess give me a chance to like lean back a little bit. I legit don't know who Tori Kelly is. Do y'all know who Tori Kelly is? That met two-time Grammy Award winner. Cause she ain't a slouch. I don't. I don't. I don't know. I don't really know. In the group or something. I have bad memory with certain things. She's effectively wearing a bag, some sort of hefty bag with drawstrings on it. I don't know who none of these people are. Front row. They just showed. I like those LEDs on the side of the rings like that, man. I like that. I'm telling you, it reminds me of wrestling. Like I remember, as I was saying, NWA into WCW, they would have like the ring was at the level of the platform ring walk. So they would walk in and just walk into the ring. The ring, the WCW and NWA ring, well, the NWA ring was much bigger than what ended up being the last WCW ring and WWE ring. Um, because the rings got smaller because the matches could be faster. But I used to love the wide ring because it was you could see the wrestlers. Like it made it grand. I know it was harder on the wrestlers, I think, with a bigger ring. But man, it was fun to watch. And it was like I said, it was a light gray kind of for the NWA national champion, especially. Um, they used to have like the real like light gray ring, and then the light would be really bright, so the fighters looked very well lit, but the light was bouncing back up. Same thing here, that light, so the light shining down and bouncing back off the canvas, giving them like an extra lighting source, right? It's nice. What I see Mulu? That guy's something that goes on. I don't know. Oh, that's what this is. Yeah, you know him. Oh, look, Deathstroke. Never got to play Deathstroke in Batman. Oh, Charlize Theron, Furiosa. God, them guys age good though. Ah, Jonas. I don't know which one of them he is, but I know he's a Jonas one. I'm a Jets fan. They suck too, so it's not like I got much to say about it. I'm telling you, Shaq looked at the biggest cat burger ever made. Bronx used to be speaking well again. He was going through a phase there where his speech was like all slurred and wild, and well, not slurred. He was just acting crazy and wild. Like it was suspecting maybe he had bad CTE. Mike looks like he's ready to play the Rhino in Spider-Man. Like, oh, he was 228. Okay, 228 to 27. Oh, they came in pretty close. Okay, four has a bigger reach, taller. Okay. Mike got almost as many losses as Jake got wins. That's great. 2 minute round, no three knockdowns, right for 50 four, so Mike qualifies himself within four. Then, you know, no contest. I'm not mad at you because Mike is an older guy. And you know I'm hurt, so it's okay that you know what I mean. And Paul is also still he's a professional amateur, right? So he has no amateur career, right? So technically speaking, he's an amateur. I like this augmented reality. And your MVP doing it big, man. The augmented reality thing is nice. I like that whole ring. We had the national anthem already. What are we waiting on? Well, we're here for the fight, bro. We don't. Like, we've seen these promos. We've seen these promos 100 times. We've seen these promos 105 times. Today is the leader. Why? We're already here, and there's no pay per view to sell. So who are we calling now? Like, just yeah, come on, man. Let's get it over with. Don't put in the headphones in. It's not fucking thing. My man is Christ. Why? Why is he riding a string bean? Like, man, I guess I get it. It's fine. All right, man. That's some good. That's some good plexiglass on there, though. That must be thick as hell. Oh, he got the bird that Mike said as a back gift, dog. That's the bird that Mike was like, this gonna affect my whole flight. Shitty ass bird you bought me. That's good. Mike was like, I got actual birds. Oh, like, what you doing? They spraying him? Like, what is spraying him? They spraying him with they spraying Mike with I mean Jake was the steroids. So. Let me check on my camera. My camera is make sure that my camera ain't flickering out. You know, these older DSLRs, like they get hot and all of a sudden it's still cool. Sometimes they run hot. guess since it's not recording, when they record for a long time, they run hot. But I guess since it's not recording, just acting like a webcam. It's not using as many internals to boost some processing power, so I guess it's okay. But just some funkiness to it. 2 hours into this life, not too bad. Not too bad. 48 feet is streaming. 2 hours. I gotta. I mean, listen. If anybody's gonna type into a conversation, should be. So 48 people have at least. So who that? All right. Listen, I get it. It's a bland background. There's no graphics. Why would you stand here? Why could you be like, oh, right? No, I get it. You know, with time, maybe things will get better, right? So let me put on the headphones now. Oh, all right, boxing Hall of Fame, Hall of Famer, Mike Tyson. See what his real is gonna look like. His sizzle reel. He's a natural born killer. That now when I remember when that whole thing it first came out during the pandemic when Mike was just happened to start training, people were like, "What the?" Because nobody thought Mike would look like that. Making his way, yo, Mike looked crazy. Oh shit, Mike dance? No, Mike don't dance, Mike. Okay, this fucking go. He got the cutoff. He got music though. Oh, did he trip? Mike trip? He's coming in. No, I did not just throw some coke. Um, that's some allergic reaction. Mike is the same. I wish he would have came out to the Monolith song, like sound, or like just no music. He used to do that. He used to come into like no sound or like Monolith sound. It was like it was eerie, bro. That's a 50-year-old face. That man, all the 58 in that face. Look at that face. He all 58. He moving like a 58-year-old. So he like jittery and shit. All right, here we go. His introduction. Let's see what's going on. Big them 2 year Big Mama. How you say his name? Big Mama Mertz? Big Mama Mertz. Is his name Big Mama Mertz? That's why. Also, I noticed, but like didn't pay no real mind to it. All the microphones have the Netflix logo on it. That's kind of crazy because it looks like it doesn't look like a sports channel, so it doesn't click to me that like it's a sporting event. And that's a Netflix logo. Like neither one for me clicks, but it's weird. Also, I'm surprised that every time they have a graphic down there, they don't have like a Netflix logo. That's a missed opportunity because when this goes online, you know, maybe some people didn't know it was on Netflix. I don't know who. I don't know. But if they didn't, if they caught it, they go, "Oh, Netflix, why is this Netflix?" Okay. Listen, at the end of the day, you gotta get some. That's like fucking like, guy with the price. The fact that he's living in Puerto Rico and still is bright white, like he ain't got a tan yet. Listen, say what you say. He worked his way to this moment, which is kind of crazy. But he had the money to do this, right? Like he had the money to make this happen. So kind of like there's a thing going on with PewDiePie right now about him being like, trying out art and getting better than most people because he has enough money to just chill at home and do that and practice over and over. Now he's better than most people that have been drawing for longer. Here he is fighting at this stage, and people who've been fighting for longer and are much better don't get that chance. All right, here we go. Brooklyn Juggernaut. He wasn't born in Catskill, though. He's not fighting. He's not fighting out of Brownsville, New York, by way of Catskill. He is out of Catskill by fighting out of Catskill by way of New York. Is that by way of Catskill? No, no, it is right. It's right. It's right. What am I talking? Right? I don't know. Whatever. It's getting late. It's midnight. There we go. That's a great introduction. Man, he looked old. When would you ever think I am Mike Tyson will be fighting in front of this many people ever again on fucking Netflix? Crazy. This is insane. All right, we're here, dog. We're here now. Look, look at Jake. Jake is nervous. Jake is nervous. He blinking and shit. He's. He look like he got salt in his eyes. Look. He said, "I love you, Mike. Don't hurt me, Mike." He said, "I love you, Mike." Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Let's see what's gonna happen. I don't know what to expect. I have no idea. I have no idea. I think Mike is gonna come out with a feasible. He's gonna dip, 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 and he's gonna dig to the body and come up. That's probably the first thing he's gonna do. He's gonna like jab, dig, and come up. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. That's usually what he does. Let's see what he does. Let's see what Paul does. What Jake does. Yo, Jake is like, my God, this is Mike Tyson across from me, dog. This is literally punch out. That's Lil Mac. Mike cutting the ring off already. All right. Okay. Jake is. Oh, damn. I mean, that was partly because he was moving backwards, but then, oh shit, Mike is Lord. But look at that knee brace. See that knee brace? That tell me a lot right there. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah, Jake is like, bro, I'm gonna hold and lean on you forever until that knee pop. Oh, he slipped that on that logo. Jake did. Jake is like, you is not hitting me in round one, dog. All right, Mike, go ahead. All right, so here, Mike. Oh, Mike. Whoa. See, you see that when Mike didn't let the punch go? That's the age. That's the age working against Mike. Mike, he saw the opportunity, but his eyes saw it, but his reflex couldn't let the punch go. That would have been young Mike. He would have threw it. Oh, okay, that was a good one too by Jake. I think Jake is trying to establish some sort of rhythm. Now he's gonna force Mike into a rhythm, into his rhythm. Mike's like, fuck you, I ain't keeping nothing up. I'm gonna knock this boy's balls out of his throat. You know, uppercut his balls into his throat. I think with that combination, he might have stole the round from Mike. Mike has a good effective aggression, but Paul right now keeping the distance and getting that 1-2, and that right there is an accomplishment of itself for Jake. Jake got to touch Mike. I don't know. I'm not sure what Mike can do different coming up this round right now. So I haven't seen him in 20 years, 25 years almost. See how heavy he's breathing a little bit? I think Mike just amazed himself. See, Mike needs to do more of that. Just jab. But that's a 58-year-old man taking a punch from a 27-year-old in a fighting contest that they trained for, and he didn't go down. What? All right, so here we go. So, okay, Mike's little double jab. He's flickering a little jab out there. Mike just gonna have to relax a little bit. I think Mike looks a little bit more on edge than Jake does. See those little hyper small movements? That takes a lot of energy from him. Jake going to the body. Jake is oh, okay. Mike's going down already. Mike's going down a little bit already. Making a miss with the waist move. I think Mike gonna have to work. Sometimes Jake gasses. There you go, Mike. There you go. So Jake is starting to find Mike a little bit there. See those little jittery moves? It's gonna take a lot of energy from Mike. Mike needs to find a James Tony esque like just upper body movement to make Jake miss and kind of have him come to him. Pause, because if he looks for Jake too much, he's gonna get tired. So he has to make Jake look for him, set the trap, have Jake come to him. Matter of fact, he should maybe lean on the ropes a little bit once in a while, keep the fight off the middle of the ring. That's not where Mike should be. Mike should not be in the middle of the ring right now. Mike went out of breath, so he's pushing the mouthpiece out to catch some breath. So that means that Jake is making him work. He's making him work. This is a lot different than when Roy was fighting him in that exhibition fight, where we knew it wasn't going to be a real fight, so there was no real threat. They were more relaxed. So Mike wasn't looking to survive and not get hit hard. Here, the mouthpiece is coming out because Mike is trying to get some more air, and he's in shape. Let's see how this goes now. We're 2 rounds in. Let's put something together. I just hope. All right, here we go. Oh, he caught Jake Tyson. Okay, so he's averaging more punches than before. Oh no, Mike's hurt. I don't think Mike is as hurt as he is off balance because of that knee. That knee's not keeping Mike up. That knee's weak. That knee is weak. So when Jake hit him, it moved him backwards. Now I think Mike is okay. That knee, it's the kneecap. Is that kneecap? It's the knee. Is Let's see how Mike bobbing and weaving. This is what he might need to do. Might need to slow the fight down. Might need to slow the fight down. You're 58, Mike. You're 58. Mike. You don't need to be chasing him. Mike can't be chasing him. Mike has to slow it down. This is what make Jake look at you because he'll give you a breather. Mike just standing still, but he doesn't look good. Oh, Mike not looking good, dog. Coach better stay on have that towel ready. See how when Mike See how Mike biting that glove? He's getting frustrated. Okay, that was a bad round for Mike, but at the same time, the end of the round was good for Mike because he didn't exert a lot of energy. Yeah, Mike wasn't looking good. So when Jake hit him and he stumbled back and he was hurt, he was probably a little stunned, but he was more so that his body weight couldn't be held by that knee. So it made him jitter. It made the knee feel weak. See? So that one pushed him. Yeah. And yeah, I think his mouthpiece is actually extra tight. Yeah, he does bite his gloves though. We've seen that. This is now for me where I said that Mike is gonna just go down. I said first 3 rounds is the only chance he had. Maybe it's different now. I mean, 55 set punches thrown, 12 land is that's a 58-year-old man. Um, with one leg. He's catching a lot of that stuff on his gloves. He bent well there, Mike did actually. See that what he's doing now? He needs to do that. Stay right there. Stay right there and catch and catch and catch. You can't chase him. You have to stay there or get on the ropes and turn him. So here goes. Okay, so Mike is thinking, I'm not chasing him. This is where the experience for Mike comes in. He's like, I'm not going to chase him. I'm going to make him come to me. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to catch a lot of his shots, and I'm going to try to catch him in between shots with a counter. See? Yeah, Mike was falling into his punches. So here we go. So now Mike looked gas, but he took this round off. It was smart of Mike to take this round off. See, he's trying to stay away from Paul right now, from Jake. He's just gonna win the round on jabs. Now Mike gonna go back. That was a strategic thing by Mike. Yeah, Mike looked like an old ass man. Mike looked like he woke up in the morning and he got his slippers on and he tried to go get his Geritol. You, oh my god! But that was a good round from Mike in the sense that he took it off. He took it off. He said, I'm gonna stay in the middle of the ring like I said he should, or against the ropes. You shouldn't be trying to jitter, and catch Jake because that's gonna get you tired. Those micro movements drain you a lot of energy. Oh god. All right, we're in round 5. I mean, see, he starts off well. He needs to stand right there and not exert that energy that he feels that he has in the beginning of the round. He needs to sporadically use that energy as the round goes in, right? He's Roy said Mike got no rhythm. He doesn't. But Mike was never a rhythm fighter in the sense of he was like a dancer, like a bounce on his toes, kind of like pretty boy hit. No, Mike was always his rhythm was herky jerky, pause, like get in and attack the inside. He was a great inside fighter, but he knew how to get in with the jab. So he would find his way in with the jab, and then once he was in his zone, this is a tough round for Mike as far as surviving goes, and not making himself tired because he's kind of like just staying back, letting Jake come to him. There you go. See what I'm saying? You gotta let Jake come to you. That's a great shot by Mike. Jake knows that's a 58-year-old man, so he couldn't have put his hands down. That was young Mike. He would never do that. He would have been out of there round 2 or round 1. But this is 58-year-old Mike, and you see how serious he takes him. Tells you how dangerous Mike really is. Um, that's a good right hand for Paul, but he didn't really land it. But ooh, ooh, that short uppercut was still fast. He has to wait. They're telling him he can't wait. Mike can't do anything but wait. Yeah, he hit him on the neck. He hit him clean. That could have probably been a different situation. Yeah, that's Katie Taylor. She pulled tractors with her neck. They're talking about Mike, Jake exercising his neck, being able to take these shots. See when Mike jumped forward there and he didn't continue, he kind of just laid back. That knee hurts. Yeah, Mike ain't got nothing else left. Mike, see, Mike ain't got nothing left. Mike ain't got nothing left. He's jabbing, he's moving, he's pop shotting, he's keeping Mike turned around. He's not letting Mike set. Um, like I want Mike to be set. See, see, Mike is he's reaching in like this, but he's not extending because he can't extend his arms. It'll leave him open if he does extend his arm. And at this age, he's probably have a hard time extending his arm anyway in a quick fashion, right? So he's trying now. He might figure it out, like what I've been saying. He has to have Jake come to him. That's the only way he's gonna really beat him if he catches him with something coming in, because he has to lure him in. When you glimpse real quick, that looks like young ass Mike. At least at the latter half of his career, that don't look like a 50-year-old man when he just quickly. Yo, Rosie Perez is diabolical. She was like, "Why is Jake Paul not teeing off on Mike's face?" Pause. Like Roy was like, "I don't want that to happen." She had a, yeah, I don't want that to happen either. Like, Rosie's like, "I don't give a fuck if you're 60. I want to see you die. I came all the way out here. Somebody gotta die. Like this guy's breath was killing me. Somebody gotta die." He said, "Speed your shit up. This guy's in slow motion." Mike's stuck in quicksand, and you there with him. You 27. They mad as hell. Now I wonder if Shorty's there on watch Mike win or watch Jake lose in that one. He kept that right hand up. That was good defense by Jake. Mike trying to make it more of a show than Jake is. Mike trying to make something happen in the beginning of the round. I think Jake is just carrying him at this point. I think Jake knows, he don't want to hurt Mike. Mike want to hurt him. Mike don't know that this is not a fight. At this point, Jake has figured out I can do this, and I'm not gonna hurt Mike. I'm gonna pop shot him. I'm gonna take it to the edge, to the scorecards, and then I'm gonna walk out of here. Mike goes out of here. That's a noble thing by Jake, but Mike really trying to hurt him though. Mike is actually trying to win this fight. Ooh, I mean, why is the crowd stunned, Rosie Perez? Like it's 50. He's 58. His shot was the first 2 to 3 rounds. That's it. Yeah. He smacked him right there. He hit him. Hit Mike to the body with a good left hook. Yeah, Mike was. I was saying Mike is. He can catch a punch, but he can't. But Mike can't shoot. Mike is ready to go on his shield. Mike is ready to go on his shield. Mike is ready to go on his shield. Mike is like, I just can't wait to get home. He's like, I can't wait to lay the fuck down. And ain't no kind of ring off, dog. He got no legs. He's 58. Mike is thinking right now, what the hell did I get myself into? Mike, you're in the last round. And he got a knot on his head. He's like, champ, 7-2-1. Mike is like, is that the time? That's the only point right there that hurt Mike a little bit. The rest of them really didn't. But Mike is like, I'm taking every goddamn last. I give Mike all the credit in the world. He's 58 years old. He won 8 rounds, even if it was 2 minutes. I mean, for me, this is a win for Mike. And I think, believe it or not, it's a good send off for Mike because Mike's last fight was not a good look. Um, he walked off, defeated and humbled. If he doesn't get knocked out here by Jake, who's throwing some combinations, you know, um, it's a good look for Mike. Yeah, he's trying to knock Mike Tyson out now, and he might get caught with something. He better be careful. Is that guy trying to shine something in Jake's eyes? The ring guy looked like he was trying to flash him. Um, Mike getting mad and frustrated. He's biting his gloves again. Every time Mike get mad, he bite his glove and he gets frustrated. He probably better not boo because you got 2 great fights, and this is what you were gonna get. This is what you signed up for. For me, this is a good send off for Mike. You got your retirement party. Oh Lord. Um, we don't need to see Mike ever again. We gave you a good send off. Oh, he made Mike flinch. Oh shit. This is probably Mike Tyson's greatest accomplishment since he won the heavyweight championship of the world. Like that's the only other thing. This right here. I like that. Okay. I think this is the best thing that could happen for Mike. This is a good send off for Mike. Mike Tyson did something that no 58-year-old athlete will be able to do. Mike did something incredible. Like he got in shape, he got in there, he threw punches, he made it all of like his last fight was not a good look for him against Etienne. And Mike is like, okay, good. I made money. Okay, good. What can thank you. But it's probably the best thing that I've seen from Mike. Okay, he could walk away now and say I got my proper send off in front of millions of people on a great card on a historic night in an inauguration for Netflix. I don't think it was a bust at all. I think it's exactly what was going to happen and should have happened. Um, yeah, that's about right. Wow. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I mean, of course he's going to shoot first round. I mean, do you think anything else is going to happen? It's a great situation for Mike. I like because Mike deserved this as a fighter. Mike did not deserve to go out the way he went out with Etienne. Because Etienne ended up being a piece of dirt. Was it Etienne that he asked? Or was it that guy, Christopher, whatever his name? See the decision. As if we don't know, right? Could they get the hell out of the ring? Why am I trying to clear the ring? Jake, it's a speed skate. Danny Williams, he quit it. So they told him McBride, he quit it in school. See that, Tion. Damn, he took shots at Canelo Roy Jones. Mike landed 18 punches the whole fight and threw less than 100. But he also threw 77 times because he was trying to conserve his energy. He wasn't going to go out there and blow him out the water. I gave him a Scudo. All right. Look at Mike. Mike is like, I don't know where I'm at right now. See, Mike said, "I don't give a shit about what anybody thinks." He did it for himself. Mike got no excuses. Yeah, yeah, he has everybody say that. He has a Biden fixation. And I don't know why Roy didn't know that he bites his gloves. Oh, I guess he would have. Not that I care, but yeah, like I said, this is the best thing that could happen. Like go out like this. That's AKA he man. I at the end I knew I could hurt him and I didn't. No, Mike is finished. Mike, you done, Mike. Logan's like, what I could. He said that was a good slap. Logan really looked like he said, like, yo, why you putting me in this, bro? Mike said, no, 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 I'm special. Everybody said, no, don't fight again. That was hilarious. Nah, I want to see him in there against David Benavidez. That's what I want to see. Forget Canelo, bro. Well, that was interesting. Serrano stole the show. Barrios stole the show. Mike Tyson just showed us that he was 58 years old and he survived. And I hope he never fights again because it was a good send over. So, yeah, this was my first soft light stream. I'm gonna work out some things, come back again, try it again, and hopefully we can get this right. But until then, I'll see you next video. I'm out. Peace. End stream. There we go. Found it. See? Again. To the next one. I'm out.